Designing ethical guidelines for autonomous weapons systems. Understanding autonomous weapons systems. Autonomous weapons systems, AWS, are AI-powered military technologies capable of selecting and engaging targets without human intervention. As their development progresses, concerns about their ethical, legal, and humanitarian implications grow. Establishing clear ethical guidelines is crucial to prevent unintended consequences and ensure accountability in their deployment. Balancing innovation and ethical concerns. While AWS can enhance defense capabilities, they also raise serious moral and ethical dilemmas. The challenge is to balance technological advancements with fundamental human values. Ethical guidelines should address issues such as decision-making authority, proportionality in warfare, and compliance with international humanitarian law to prevent misuse. Ensuring human control in decision-making. One of the most debated aspects of AWS is the role of human oversight. Ethical frameworks should mandate human-in-the-loop or human-on-the-loop systems, ensuring that humans retain ultimate control over life and death decisions. This prevents fully autonomous decision-making that could lead to unintended conflicts or war crimes. Accountability and legal responsibility. AWS introduce questions about liability when mistakes occur. Ethical guidelines should define clear accountability structures, ensuring that governments, developers, and military operators are held responsible for the system's actions. Without legal responsibility, there is a risk of AWS being used irresponsibly without consequences. Preventing unintended escalation of conflicts. Autonomous weapons could lower the threshold for war by making conflicts easier to initiate. Ethical rules should include restrictions on their deployment, preventing escalation through automated retaliation or preemptive strikes. Establishing international treaties can help regulate AWS use and avoid unintended global instability. Minimizing civilian harm and collateral damage. AWS should be programmed with strict constraints to minimize harm to civilians. Ethical guidelines must enforce adherence to the principles of distinction and proportionality, ensuring that non-combatants are not targeted and that force used remains appropriate to the threat level. Transparency in AI decision-making. AWS must operate with transparent and explainable AI to avoid unpredictable behavior. Ethical standards should require military and defense organizations to disclose how AWS make decisions, preventing biases or hidden algorithms that could lead to unjustified actions. Public and expert scrutiny can enhance trust and accountability. International cooperation for ethical standards. AWS regulation should not be confined to individual nations. Ethical guidelines must be established through global collaboration, with organizations like the United Nations and Geneva Conventions playing key roles. By creating internationally accepted norms, countries can prevent an uncontrolled arms race in autonomous warfare. Restricting AWS in sensitive or unstable regions. Deploying AWS in volatile areas can increase tensions and lead to unintended violence. Ethical policies should restrict AWS deployment in politically unstable regions or conflict zones where their use could exacerbate existing crises. Diplomacy and negotiation should always take precedence over automated warfare. The future of ethical AWS development. As AI and autonomous technologies evolve, continuous evaluation of ethical guidelines is necessary. Governments, researchers, and human rights organizations must collaborate to ensure that AWS serve defensive purposes while maintaining ethical integrity. A commitment to responsible innovation will shape the future of warfare in a way that prioritizes human dignity and security.